You hadn't changed, not in any way that I could explain. Not yet. You still asked how I'd been, still smiled when I walked in, still stayed for the conversation, still laughed at the right places. But somewhere between the words you stopped feeling completely there. I noticed it before I understood it. I kept telling myself you were just tired, just distracted, just having a long week. But every time we met again, the feeling came back first. Maybe I already knew long before I admitted it. Nothing had happened, but something had changed. It wasn't one moment, it was all the little ones. Maybe I already knew before I could say it out loud. You looked past me once or twice while I was talking. You didn't ask the second question you always used to ask. The silences stayed a little longer. You'd already started walking away in ways nobody else could see. Everyone else would have called it nothing. Maybe that's why I never mentioned it. Maybe I already knew, even while I hoped I was wrong. You never told me, you never had to. Some distances arrive quietly until one day you realize they've always been Looking back, I don't remember the first sign. I only remember the strange feeling that kept returning, like part of me had already accepted what the rest of me was still trying not to believe. Maybe I already knew before the goodbye existed, before there were answers, before there were reasons. Some truths don't arrive all at once, they grow inside ordinary moments until they're impossible to ignore. Maybe I already knew, I just wasn't ready. Now I understand why nothing ever felt completely normal again. Again. if you pass me somewhere. I still reply to messages, I still laugh at the right moments, I still ask people how they're doing, and remember their birthdays. I still turn up, still keep things moving, still look mostly fine from the outside. If you knew the whole story, some things would make more sense. The tiredness, the way I disappear sometimes, why certain days feel heavier than others, and why I sit quietly when everyone else is talking. There are reasons behind things that don't look like reasons, memories that arrive unexpectedly, rooms that still feel difficult, ordinary moments that somehow ask more from me than anybody realizes. If you knew the whole story, maybe you wouldn't change your opinion. Maybe you would, I don't really know. I just know people often meet the version of me that learned how to keep going. We're all carrying things that never make introductions, they just arrive with us into conversations, offices, restaurants, train stations. If you knew the whole story, you'd understand that some reactions started years ago, that some silences are full of things I'm still learning to carry, and that sometimes the strongest thing I manage all day is looking normal. The room still quietly around me, traffic moving outside the window, and me thinking about all the things people never see. I caught my reflection in a shop window and kept walking before looking back. For a second, I saw someone older, not in a bad way, just different. Someone who talks more about plans than actually making them. Someone who says, maybe next weekend, more than they used to. There was a time when saying yes felt easier. Road trips, late nights, random ideas that somehow became memories. Now I think about them first, until the moment quietly quietly passes. Sitting outside cafes, friends laughing, cyclists disappearing into the evening, someone carrying hiking boots over their shoulder. And I wondered whether they really do more than I do, or whether I'm only seeing their best moments as they pass mine. Maybe I haven't lost myself. Maybe I've just become someone who needs a little longer to find the motivation than I used to. I miss the person I used to be, or maybe I miss the feeling of believing was about to begin. The reflection disappeared as another bus passed between us, and I kept walking, thinking perhaps the person I'm looking for has been walking beside me the whole time. The train was already waiting, doors open, people moving in every direction. I recognized them immediately, before I even had time to think about it. Same walk, same way of looking slightly downward when they were focused on something. Years disappeared in a second, standing there across the platform. They walked straight past me, close enough that I could have said their name, close enough that I almost did. But the moment kept moving, and so did they. A group of passengers stepped between us, then cleared again. I kept expecting them to look up, to pause, to recognize me too. Instead they just carried on walking, like any other stranger passing through. They walked straight past me, and suddenly I didn't know what to think. Maybe they didn't see me, maybe they did. Maybe both versions feel different for a reason. The announcement echoed through the station, someone dragging a suitcase behind them. And there I was, standing with an old friendship, that only existed on one side of the platform. They walk straight past me. Now the whole journey home feels different. Not because anything happened, but because nothing did. And somehow that stayed with me more. The train pulling away slowly, reflections moving across the glass, and me still looking down the platform long after they disappeared. The office was almost empty, just the cleaner somewhere downstairs, and the lights still on above our desks. We always found one more thing to talk about, long after everyone else had gone. You laughed before I finished stories. Remember things I'd said weeks earlier. Sometimes you'd stand a little closer without either of us noticing or pretending not to. Did you ever think about me like that? Even for a second? Or was I quietly turning ordinary moments into something they never were? Because sometimes it felt like there was more living between the words. There was that hug before Christmas, the one that lasted just long enough for me to remember it afterwards. And those conversations that somehow became quieter whenever everyone else left the room. I still don't know whether I imagined any of it. Did you ever think about me like that? When we stayed talking after meetings, when our messages became longer, when goodbye took an extra moment. Or did those things only feel different from where I was standing? Maybe some questions stay unanswered on purpose, because the answer changes everything. Either way, did you ever think about me like that? Would either of us have been happier if someone had said something? Or would we have lost the friendship, the reason I still think about it now. The office lights switching off, one floor at a time, and another memory still waiting for an answer. Only you could ever give. We stayed there until it got dark. Didn't really notice it happening. The light was still when we arrived. Everything felt open and slow. Nothing pulling us away yet, no reason to move. Just time passing quietly in the background of everything. And we stayed there until it got dark, without saying much at all. The sky changing above us without asking for attention. Everything felt softer that way, like it didn't need anything. Shadows started to stretch longer across the space we were in. Sounds felt further away now, like the world stepped back. But we didn't move with it, just stayed in the same place. And we stayed there until it got dark, like time wasn't something to follow, just something passing through us without resistance. The day slowly letting go without making a sound, and it felt like nothing was ending, just changing. Just We stayed there until it got dark, and it felt completely natural. No decision made at all, just presence. Light gone, but not missed, just remembered. And even after it was dark, we were still
I can't remember it properly now, not the way I used to. was there a moment ago, clear enough to feel real, but now it slips between thoughts like it never stayed still. I keep trying to hold it, but it changes when I do. Is that a good thing or not? I don't know anymore. Does it matter if it fades, or is that just how it goes? Something was there before this, I just can't reach it now. The harder I try to find it,